Hello, today I'm pleased to announce that Sofia now allows for editing individual questions, point values within a Sofia assignment. Let's go ahead and take a look and see how that works. So here we've got an assignment and we're going to go ahead and click edit in our locker, and that's going to bring up the policy manager. Now you'll notice that the total points are now shown for the assignment. Now there are two things to remember about the total points. One is that this just reflects the internal point distribution within the assignment. And so you can reallocate that 130 points, or you can actually change it and make it have a greater value by adding more point values to a respective question. But at the end state, it's all about the totality of the individual questions relative to other individual questions within that assignment. And the question with the most value will obviously give more sort of weight within the actual assignment. Because if you notice here, the grade weight is still set to 100%. So what that means is that the assignment, its score compared to the other assignments within your total gradebook of courses will remain the same, and it won't have a greater score than another assignment unless, of course, you were to do something with grade weight. So we're just dealing with the points for the assignment. So just to review that, there are the points for the assignment there, and we're going to go ahead and hit save and jump into our question manager. Now our question manager is where the action is going to happen for this new feature. You can go ahead and hit preview. And once you hit preview, that's when you're going to actually be able to modify the point values. So as you can see there, this was a 130 point assignment. And now that our questions have loaded, I can go ahead and obviously within this assignment, the determining place value question was worth 30 points. If I want to just go ahead and make it worth 15 points instead, I can just go ahead and change that to be worth 15 points. And then I can go ahead and close this and return to the assignment. And then you'll see when we return to the assignment that it's now 115 points as opposed to 130 points. With the main thrust being that this first question here, determining place value, was previously 30 points and it's now 15 points. So obviously it has a greater weight than the other questions in the assignment. Let's save and close and take a look at this assignment in the test bank window to see it visualized. So we're going to go ahead and click on the assignment there to preview it as it appears to the student. And you'll see that point values are now added to the actual assignment, and the student can see how much the actual points are worth. So here, this question is worth 15 points, while the subsequent questions are worth 10 points. And again, you can individually change those question point values. So in certain subjects, you'll always have a more difficult question than another, probably a little question that's higher on Bloom's taxonomy. And you can always go ahead and apply a higher individual question point value to that question. And what it will do is it will make that question worth more. But the good part about that is you don't have to worry about this affecting your total gradebook score. So if you just want that all your assignments to have the same or equal weight, all your homework assignments to have the same or equal weight within your gradebook, that is not going to be affected. They'll always be like that unless you decided to change that using a separate feature, which is the grade weight feature. So all your assignments will retain their same weight. It's just that you now have the choice as an instructor to give an individual question a higher value within an assignment than other questions. And that sums up our individual question point value editing.